Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's another day on the red. Another horrible ass clenching, teeth grinding, sweaty palm day.
I don't advise anybody to do it, but we've got to do it. Sometimes you have to do it.
Don't do what we're doing, it's stupid. We know we're absolute idiots for doing it, but we've got to.
You go back a few years and there wasn't any signs on the Thames.
Really?
No warning signs, nothing. You just looked out the window and said, yeah, it's fine, I'm capable of doing that. And you did it, but...
Well, last night we stayed in Marlow, got a bit of shopping, had a little cruise. We've got 2 days now until we get picked up. And we got about 20 miles to do. Today we're going to try and do 14 miles. It's about 9:30 at the moment. So we're off a lot earlier than we were yesterday. We left at 12 o'clock yesterday and we had to go and get fuel. And we only had like 2 hours of cruising. And then we took ages at the lock. But the key is with these locks, you've got to be patient. But yeah, we stayed in Marlow. The towpath was, the water was above the towpath. The armco was underneath the water, so we couldn't hook onto that.
Don't see much armco on the Thames. The only bit we had was underwater.
Yeah, so we had to.
But luckily there's heavy clay underneath, so I managed to get the stakes in.
Then we went and did a bit of shopping. That's some essential.
The wind was strong last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And today there's not a breath of wind, thank goodness.
Yeah, and the current was absolutely, I don't know. It was a lot worse than this, I can tell you.
Yeah, it's calmed down a bit.
Yeah, but we've got about 7 hours of daylight today. Yeah, 7 hours of daylight, roughly. And the days are getting longer now, slowly. We've done the shortest day, that's behind us now.
Lovely Norman church there, look.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
We're coming to Temple Lock, but oh, there's a massive weir here. It's weary. Yeah, it's not nice. Looks like one of the lock landings is flooded as well. Nightmare. We got to get off this river. Apparently it's going to flood. We've got flood warnings tomorrow. So we need to get onto Kent and Avon as soon as possible, really. We made it through Temple Lock, that was nice and quick. It was already at our level, but I still needed to lift the sluices because it was leaking a bit. So I needed to lift those, but we were in straight away, only about, I don't know, 15 minutes, that's all, compared to bloody 50 minutes to the last one before that. And now we're heading towards Hurley, and then there's Hurley Lock there. And then after that we've got some beautiful countryside for about 3 miles, I think. It's just put the finger
around the wrong way.
Bum, bum. Yeah, it says lock that way.
Yeah. Cock?
What? Lock?
Oh. I have to really get my hearing sorted out.
Telling me, are you? You probably didn't even hear that. He's a complete dick. He can't hear me.
Hmm?
See? I have to talk right into his ear just to hear.
That's better.
Don't put any swearing on that I do because my mum and dad will kill me.
How old are you?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
I know.
Ooh, we're making good timing today. I think that lock was only about 10 minutes. That's the quickest one yet.
I wish they were all like that. Don't you?
Yeah, let's say, don't you?
It filled up rather quick, unexpectedly, didn't it?
Yeah. Usually they.
It was like, whoa, water's coming in. Oh, there's a grebe there, little grebe again. They're everywhere along here, aren't they?
Yeah, look at this. It's so nice and calm down here.
Loads of wildlife, isn't there?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Gonna get back on the river in a minute, and yeah.
Great crested grebe.
Back to reality.
Kites, buzzards,
Everything.
fantastic. Yeah. Can't fault the wildlife. There's the grebe. It's a little grebe. It's not the great crested grebe.
There he goes.
Yeah. They'll be doing their maiden dances in March.
Dad's getting a bit scared, aren't you? We're against some really tough currents at the moment. There's two weirs at once. But once we get past these weirs, I reckon we'll be alright. And there's another weir up here. How many weirs do you need? What a weirdo.
It's the weirs that's causing the problem.
Yeah, once we're past this last one, we should be alright. It looks pretty calm out there. Oh yeah! Goats! Someone's in there! What are you doing, mate? What are you doing in a wind? To another island, and this looks deadly. The force of this does not look good. You see all the canoeist fares. Here we go. Lump of froth. So we just went through some really harsh part. There's another island, and we're through it now, but it's still really, really bad. Oh, the house that I've just seen, absolutely beautiful. They've actually made it out of a ruin, which is really, really cool. Must have been an old church or something.
looks like it, doesn't it?
And we're coming up to some moorings now, but I've checked online, you have to pay, I think, for them. They're not free. There's just hardly any moorings on this bloody river. And if there is moorings, you have to pay for them. Might as well just put the anchor out, and so, through another lock. Something about all these locks on the Thames, they're all completely different than each other. Not one of them is the same. They're all laid out or different in some sort of way. And that one was the most confusing at the start, but I figured it out at the end. There's no sluices on it. All you do is press a button to fill it and empty it. So we have to open it, press the button to fill it. Yeah, they're not very fun, are they? But yeah, we've got it done. And then, right at the last minute, you see two boat shafts. I think one of them's being towed or something, but they were both together. So they're going in the lock now.
Loads of seagulls ahead again.
Yeah, loads of seagulls. But oh god damn, don't know how we got into that lock. That was ridiculous. If it gets any more powerful than that, we can't do it because that was. Oh, we'll have to stop.
So this is where we had to literally crash the boat into the lock landing in order to stop.
That was Hambledon Lock, which is in Hambledon, and we're heading towards Henly on Thames now. Just got to go around a big corner. Then the next lock is all the way past Henly on Thames. So now we're just, I don't know. What's that?
Alternator about slipping. I said to Mum, that's why I want to stay at the boatyard. That's going to be doing that all the way now.
We're in Henly on Thames now. Absolutely beautiful here, really.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful.
The architecture is amazing.
I just love Georgian architecture. But we just went through the bridge, and Dad made it sound scarier than it actually was. I'm still got a bit of anxiety now. But it wasn't as bad as we
were worried
thought.
about the water being high and getting underneath. We were worried about the current coming through.
But I think Windsor Bridge was worse.
The Windsor Bridge, that was evil, wasn't it? That was running at some knots through there. It's a few locks now, isn't it? 3 locks.
Yeah, 3 locks, and then we're...
Oh, when I'm in Reading, I'll be so happy.
And then we're in Reading.
I need a new belt for the alternator, and that started squeaking today, isn't it?
It squeaks when we're at low revs, so we're going to keep it at high revs. Well, we have to, anyway.
It's difficult to find anywhere on the Thames that do anything for narrowboats.
It's all river boats. Most of the marinas are as well.
They all have to be ordered in, and then it'll be after Christmas. And
yeah, so we're not going to stop here.
Beautiful though.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just in there making us some lunch.
Bit of rain in the air now.
Yeah, I look out the window and I see, oh God's sake, the lock's coming up. So I quickly rush out. I got off. And then did that lock. But because it was right next to the weir, the landing, Dad really couldn't get in and tie on. So he had to just get close enough so I could jump on. And he was probably going about 3 or 4 miles per hour. And I had to jump on and I almost fell over. Nightmare. But luckily we've only got 2 locks left now. We're heading down to Reading now. Almost there. We're almost there. Just need to survive a little longer. One last page. Or both these pages. And we got, what time is it? About 1:30, so we're doing pretty good at the moment. Got probably about, I don't know, 5.5, 6 miles to go. Ooh. Blue sign coming up, Josh, as well. You see, might need to get binoculars out for that one. I advise anybody on this river to have a pair of binoculars so you can read the signs. Yeah.
Because you can only read the signs when you can't make the decision at the last minute. You get there and go, oh, it's left. Oh, you can't go.
Oh, the bloody arrow's falling off.
Yeah, you can't go to starboard because it's too late. We did that before, didn't we? We had to go around in a whole circle, didn't we? At one point?
Yeah. I don't know where we were going.
Spent another hour going around in the circle to come back onto the same route because it wasn't marked properly.
There we go. Grounded. Right. See you guys in a minute. It's another day again. I think we just do our outros during the next day because we can't be bothered. We're so tired in the evenings. But yeah, we made it to a mooring. We made it just past our last Thames lock.
He was really nice, that lock.
Yeah, that's the only lockkeeper we've seen, isn't it? We saw one other lockkeeper all the way down near the way. And
that was near Windsor, wasn't it?
Huh?
That was Windsor, wasn't it?
No, just outside it. No, not that grumpy one.
Oh.
I mean the one before, remember?
Oh yeah.
And this guy was really, really nice. I mean, we haven't really seen any other lockkeepers.
South Shields, lovely guy.
One lockkeeper completely ignored me. But yeah, we moored up just outside of the last lock, which was, what lock was it? I can't even remember.
I did read it, but we're good, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sonning Lock.
That's it.
There's a really nice lockkeeper there, but Dad totally missed the lock landing, so yeah. He went over. I got really annoyed.
I went to
there's people
to the other side, but that was flooded, and then we got stuck against the weir. Then the front of the boat got wedged up on the steps.
Yeah, it got ground on the steps. I had to try and push it off. Or then I couldn't push it off, so I had to pull it, and then Dad had to stick it in reverse as well. Managed to get it off in the end, but some guy was doing the locks for us, which you're not really supposed to do.
He was a boatie,
Yeah.
but without a vessel, you're not supposed to touch the locks unless you've got a vessel in the
No.
box.
So he opened it for us. He did the sluices, everything. And all I had to do was just open the gates to the other end. So that was really, really nice of him. And we got through about 4 o'clock-ish, and he also said to us, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to moor up at the Kennet Avon turn-off. He said, no, don't go there, it's full, which I had a slight suspicion that it would be. So lucky he told us that, we didn't go all that way, and then it was full, and we had to go down the Kennet Avon, do some locks and get through. So luckily he told us about these moorings, which are just past the lock, and yeah, we just moored up here for the night. We're still in the Thames. We've only got a couple of miles and then we're off. But the river's looking quite rough out there. So tune in next time to see how we get on in our last stretch.
The last leg of the journey,
Yeah.
Josh.
And then we're off this bloody river. Whew.
I suspect it's nice in the summer, but this
Yeah.
time of year, don't do it on red
No.
swords and in the winter.
Strongly advised against. Strongly.
Yeah. Nice get up.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
That's what she'd say, wouldn't she?
Decent tranquility and then that. So, I was just in there making us some lunch. Now we're a bit tilted. I was just in there making